There are just 6 months left in the year. While some people are panicking, smart investors are already planning how to cash out before December. Yes, 2025 can still be your best financial year yet. Let me show you 5 short-term investments that will pay you before the year end. Yes, if you invest in them now, they're going to mature before December. I'm not talking theory. I've personally done all of these investments. And the best part, some of them start with as little as 5,000 naira. Let's go. If you're missing for the first time, I'm Financial Jennifer, an investment banker, a chartered accountant, a chartered stockbroker, a licensed dealer in the Nigerian stock market, but most importantly, your money cheerleader. In this our community, we are all about investment, side hustle, passive income. I know you love those kind of things. Hit that subscription button right away. Number one short-term investment you can explore is Treasury Bills. So Treasury Bill is a loan to the government. You are lending the government money for the short term. Most times there is a 365 days, that is the 1 year tenor. There is a 180 days tenor, which is 6 months, and there is even 3 months tenor. In this case, because you are targeting maturity before December, that of 180 days is perfect option. Why I like Treasury Bill is because it's low risk, it's backed by the government, hence we see the risk level as low, right? And again, the returns is predictable. For instance, now if you for 180 days you are told that your interest is maybe, let's say, 15%, from the onset you already know what you are going to make from the investment. So it's a fixed income investing. How much do you need to invest in Treasury Bill? Most platforms with as little as 100,000 naira you can key into Treasury Bill investment. So where are these platforms you can invest in Treasury Bill? For most cases, your investment houses or your stock brokerage houses, they are perfect option for investing in Treasury Bill. So for instance, those of us that bank with Afrinvest, you have their app Afrinvestor 2.0. When you log into the platform, the Treasury Bill is there. But some people will always say that they can't see it on the app. That is because you are checking when the market is closed. So Nigerian stock market opens between that kind 9:30, 10 a.m. in the morning till 2 p.m. 2:30. So this is the best time for you to check for the Treasury Bill. There are other platforms like Bamboo. Yeah, I know that Bamboo also has Treasury Bill. Alternatively, you can, some banks actually do, right? Although most of the banks do the primary market one, which is a minimum of 50 million. But for many of us that can't afford that, secondary market is perfect for you. So call your bank to ask if they can take any amount you have or the house you invest in. Most of them probably have, or these apps I mentioned, Afrinvestor 2.0 and Bamboo. The second short-term investment you can explore before December is commercial paper. Rich people like this one well. With commercial paper, you are lending money to corporate, to big companies, and in return, they are going to pay you an interest. Because we see the risk level as, let's say, medium risk, because the risk is tied to the particular company you are investing in. Hence, they have to pay us better than the government will pay us, because the higher the risk, the more returns you are expecting. So typically, commercial paper are expected to pay more than Treasury Bill, and most of them actually do. So that's actually one of the reasons I like it. The returns are relatively high. You can get 20-something% for most commercial paper. So most times the minimum amount you need to invest is 5 million naira. If you have that, go straight to the platforms you invest with. When the opportunities are available, you can key in. Although something else we do in FinTribe. FinTribe is our wealth platform for women. I founded the community where we save together, we invest together. So as a cooperative, part of the things we do, when there are attractive options, attractive commercial papers, for those that don't have up to 5 million, we put together, okay, how much do you have? We combine money together and we go through. I'm going to leave the link to join FinTribe on the description. It's a free platform. You are free to join. Just make sure and be willing to save and invest consistently. So like I already say, other places to invest, you can do it through your investment houses. Even on the Afrinvestor 2.0 we mentioned, most times when they have commercial paper they are selling, they list it on the app. So when you log in, if there are available offers, you are going to see it there. Something you have to note is that it's not just any company that says that selling commercial paper you are going to jump on. No, make sure that you have to review the company. What company is this? We've seen the likes of maybe banks, even Dangote, MTN. Recently, we did the one of FCMB Bank. So these platforms, you have to know that the businesses are solid, right? It's not just any company that lists. There are some companies that list, we don't list them in FinTribe because we have to look at their ratings and all. So these are the things you look at to gauge the risk. So if you invest in any 6 months commercial paper right now, like the FCMB we did this week, I think maturity is December 1 for the one of 6 months, right? So within this week and the coming weeks, if you invest, it should still mature before before December. I know some people are already wondering, how do we even know when these investments are available? How do we get guidance on them? I got ya. You already know in our Wealth Builders Academy, that is where I personally work with you and my team. We hold your hand, we guide you through this investment, the available options, we show you how to do them, we help you. Do you have issues creating your account? Because we work with some of these investment banks to assist you. You should be a part of that academy. The next cohort is starting soon. Registration is ongoing right now. So if you've not joined, if you have not experienced this academy, I'm going to leave the link to join us on the description. Trust me, this is something you must do for yourself if you know you want to end this year strong financially. The number 3 short-term investment you can do and cash out before the end of the year is mutual funds. Of course, I'm referring to money market mutual funds. So with mutual funds, think of it as a basket where different investors pull their funds together, and investment professionals take this money, asset managers, they go and invest it on our behalf, and the returns from the investment is shared for all of us that put money together. So with money market mutual fund, this one invests in short-term instruments like commercial paper we've mentioned, treasury bill we've mentioned. Share you see now, let's say you don't have money to invest in commercial paper, you could key in through money market mutual fund, knowing that your money will still be invested in those commercial paper. So why I like money market mutual fund is, number one, there is low barrier to entry. With as little as 5,000 naira on most platforms, you can key in, and then it's flexible. For most platforms, once you leave your funds for up to 30 days, after that you can key out, like you can sell and recoup your money, right? So if you invest now, you have 6 whole months to hold your portfolio, to hold the investment to December. If you want to key it after, if you want to sell after 1 month, after 2 months, or if you want to sell December period, it's up to you. You could do that. So it's flexible like that. And with money market mutual fund, the risk level is actually low because it's investing in low risk instruments like the treasury bill, like I've mentioned before, right? So if you're keying in, you are, to a large extent, you know that your capital is secured, and the returns right now is quite attractive. At the moment, most platforms, their returns are as high as 20%. So where can you invest in money market mutual fund? There are fintech platforms like Optimus by Afrinvest. There is Cowrywise that has a lot of them. And then of course, many of the investment houses, many of them have their own money market mutual fund. Stanbic has their own. First Asset Management has their own. Meristem has. There's so many of them. Emerging Africa, most of these platforms. So if you already bank with any of the investment house in Nigeria, ask them about their money market mutual fund. Get the details and key in. Please, have you liked this video? If you've not, kindly hit that like button. It means so much to me and it helps to spread the video to more people. Thank you so much. Number 4 investment you can explore is even the easiest one: high interest savings account. We talk about this on this community a lot because it is a very simple thing. It's something you can pick up your phone now, download the app or the apps you already use, key into them. So this isn't your regular savings account. These are savings accounts that pay you substantial interest, right? So I always say, instead of saving your money in the bank, you could as well just move it to a platform that pay you high interest. Some of your banks even have these options. Ask them, where are the high interest accounts you have? Alternatively, you can use some of the credible fintech platforms out there, the Optimus, the Piggyvest, the Cowrywise, and so many of them. These options pay you better. So that money you're leaving in the bank, you could as well put it there. Let's say it's money you have, saved for Christmas enjoyment. You want to have a project in December or beginning of the year next year. Pull it out. Go and lock it down in these platforms. You might be amazed by the interest you are going to earn. One of the reasons I like this, it is super flexible, right? You put in your money, you key out. So many of them have different options. There is the option where you get to like lock the funds for like 6 months, for 3 months, for even 1 month. It's up to you. That's one. There is also the flexible one. The ones they call flex, that you put the money, you're not locking it, so you can take it in and out anytime you want. So there is 6 months to Christmas now, right? You can take the money, lock it for 6 months, or if you are not sure when you would need it, you can just leave it as flex till pending when you want to pull out. And the returns is quite interesting. Many platforms now pay like 15%, 20%. In fact, Konga Pay, for example, I know at the moment they can pay up to 25% for 6 months. What are you waiting for? Why are you still leaving money idle in the bank? When that date till December, you can plan it in any of these platforms and earn sweet interest on top. And then the number 5 investment option for you is fixed deposit or placement. Many of you like like this one, and many people are already doing it. Yes, many banks these days have fixed deposit option that actually pay relatively well. They may not pay as high as some of the fintech savings platform we use, but it's still something for those of you that don't want to maybe explore apps, you don't want to use fintech, you have trust issues, no problem. You could also explore the fixed deposit option with your bank or placement. Most times investment houses do placement where you just leave the funds with them. They tell you how much interest you are going to earn based on the duration. It's still better than leaving it in your regular savings or current account. So yeah, that's our December enjoyment money. You could leave it in a fixed deposit or placement. And of course, like I already said before, if you are still confused on where to start, or you need further guide on other things, including investment, building your financial statement, your financial plan, building estate for your kids, investing for your children, all of these are the things we cover in our Wealth Builders Academy. And the next cohort is starting up next month, but registration is ongoing now. Join us now before the price will disappear, or before the early bird price will disappear and the price will go up. You're a financial person. Trust me, that is the best way for us to end this remaining half of the year like a boss, like a financial pro. So what's your excuse? All of these 5 investments I mentioned now that are beginner friendly, and you can see the one you can start with small money. So these are options you can explore. Please let me know if you have any questions still regarding any of them. Imagine December rolling in and you are cashing out from different platforms because you took action today, and that's how we roll in this community. And many of the investments we already mentioned, like Treasury Bill, I already have detailed video before now on this community on them. So what I'm going to do is to link some of the videos I think you will find helpful to even understand better some of these investments. I'll leave them on the description, as well as the link for you to join our Wealth Builders Academy. Come to the comment section and let's have a chat.